Fresh Expeditions, and today we are surveying the Birch Creek mine. This mine was originally established in 1899 and worked up until the 1940s. Let's go take a look.
Okay, walking through the Birch Creek site today. This was largely silver and lead. Something like 750,000 ounces of silver came out of this bad boy. Massive dumps. And you're like, oh, okay, that's not too big of a dump, right? You think that. And then you come over here to where they're actually loading out. There you go. Oh, holy crap. So what you can see right here is where the trucks would have come up. They would have loaded out right here. Or maybe conversely, they maybe rolled out over here. That makes a little more sense if you look at this being all dumped and you can see the lead and silver like right here. You can see there's a whole bunch of galena. You can see the flat points in the mica. And yeah, this would have been, so this would have been your load out road. Right along there. The trucks would have gone up and out the road there. So everything that we're on here is dump. No mill here, so no tailings. Everything was taken up towards Creede to get down. So right here is going to be our road up to the mine. Now what was this? So, thick door with steel. See the shift of the rock. It's actually caved in the whole side of that. Pretty cool. But I'm guessing this is probably a blasting shack. Yeah, it's gotten too far in there to move, but see that plate? So, that plate's attached there, so it's, hey, don't screw with this. Had a lock. Might have been from later mining operations. Yeah, it's definitely kind of cut in there. So it looks like there might have been a little dig back there. Heading up the actual road here to the Birch Creek mine now. Pretty overgrown here. A dozer would not hurt this road at all. Below us, got the old workshop. We'll take a look at that later. So that's your main site. So you can see where this is collapsed down, and that's going to be all your dirt. What you're going to want to get into out here is where the hard rock starts to hit. So for all intents and purposes, you can see what I'm on here, this little road, and over there you can see that the road continues. So this at some point came right across over the top. So it gives you an idea of how far and deep they were. You need a small, actually probably not a small, a decent sized backhoe. Come up here and just start opening this up and work back until you get to where the portal's at. and then you can get in on some of the veins and workings they were getting before. Definitely a worthwhile expenditure of cash there. But let's go down, walk into that, see what kind of rock we can see. Back on the dumps again. So this was a workshop here. You can see from your construction, you're probably 60s, 70s. And the Birch Creek was open in the 60s and 70s. However, the price of silver was still super low, but there was speculation that it was going to go up. Somebody was out here playing. But not actually doing real heavy mining, so we're going to look into some of that, what could be done. This will tell you the biggest thing. So take a look at the gauge of this track. You can see that's pretty wide gauge, and there's a good bit of it here. So that's what was running into the mine. And you don't put this gauge of track in unless you're doing some pretty serious work. So, looks like I just have some remnants here. This culverting and stuff that you see would have been from the air pipe that was going into the mine. Most likely when the Forest Service came in here and did a reclamation, whether they admit that they did or not. They gutted most of that out. Just coming on the back here, let's come around the front of that. Make for some easy access. Yeah, in the 60s and 70s, the Forest Service had pretty much carte blanche to do whatever they wanted to these, quote, abandoned mines. And to their credit or not credit, they actually did all of that. So they would really make a mess. The favorite story that I've heard from numerous guys is that it was really fun to go in the morning, put some dynamite, 20 feet inside a mine, and then blow it up, and that was your day's work, and it was super fun. So here we go. We're going to see the portal of the Birch Creek. And your first reaction might be, ooh, that's awesome. We should go take a look and get in there and see what the mine looks like. Well, look right up there. That is a collapse. So the culvert kept this intact. You can see there's a reclamation effort. You're looking at this culvert before, seeing what was interesting. Just brought a quick light back so you can see. Like we said, end of the culvert, everything's collapsed in. So what you're going to need to get into this is to have a backhoe. I mean, here's what it is. You can see they did something here in 2012. I don't know why they wasted your money. 8/17/27, I don't know. That's your money going out the door. Put the culvert in. We're walking on the culvert right now. But as soon as you get to the end of the culvert, what do you have here? Oh look, there's a hole. There's a collapse. So you can get back in that culvert, do about here. And as soon as the culvert stops, that's where the rest of the mine is going to stop. So you can see where this is all sloughed down. So that's what you're going to be clearing. But yeah, basically you're just going to come in here with a backhoe and scoop, 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 scoop. Keep tossing everything to the side until you find where your portal's at, which is going to be back there. This is not a small mine by any means, and it produced like 700,000 ounces of silver pre-1960s. So there's, take a look at the tech report online, take a look at what it's actually produced, what the reserves, all that fun information is, and go from there. So there you have it, Birch Creek, large mine, lots of silver, lots of lead, minimal gold. It was abandoned when silver was getting in the $2–3 to the ounce range in the 60s. Today, silver is $25–26 to the ounce. Well worth your time. Silver is cruising up there. Silver mines are going to get harder and harder to find. So this is a perfect place if you're ready to do some development to be doing it. Creede, Colorado, there's not a lot of other stuff going on, so you can also use that to bring some economic growth to the area. For Gold Rush Expeditions, I'm Corey. We'll see you at the next site.